And hello everyone, this is Breeze8370 here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2003 Road to Victory Lane. On the last episode, I raced in the Subway 400 at the Rockingham Speedway, and Jeff Gordon ended up winning the race. And now he is the new top points leader for the season, beating Dale Jarrett for first place. Now Dale Jarrett is down by 5 points, and we also repaired our best engine and chassis part. After the next two races, they will be fixed, and we're going to be using the second part of our perfect conditional cars with the engine with high endurance or durability, and then a decent second chassis. And on today's episode, I'll be racing in the Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the UAW Delamere Chisel 400. And with that said, let's head over to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway for today's event. Alright, we are at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and here's the setup we'll be using for today's race. We're going to decrease this to 19 psi tire force. For the downforce, we're going to decrease this to 74 inches, and the rear spoiler, we're going to increase it to 69 degrees. For the suspension, we're going to increase this to 57%. For the rear springs, we're going to increase this to also 57%. For the sway bar, we're going to decrease this to 3/8 inches, and for the wedge, we're going to decrease this to -2 turns. For the gear ratio, we want to keep the first gear the same, the second gear the same, the third gear the same. Yes, the third gear the same. We're going to increase this to 1.09 for better acceleration. And for the rear end, we're going to increase this to 3.65. That's the setup we'll be using for today's race. And let's get on with the qualifying session, see where I will start the race in. Alright, here comes qualifying session with our setup we'll be using, and let's see how we do. Hopefully we could do good. Maybe qualify better than Rockingham Speedway, since Rockingham Speedway was a hard challenge for my career as the second race of the season. Honestly, this racetrack isn't too bad. It looks easy. It looks way easier than Rockingham. We'll see how we can do. Alright, 34th place. That's not too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think if I remember correctly, I did finish at 34th last race at the Subway 400. I hit the wall. I think it was against Mark Martin because my car couldn't turn. And then before the end of the race, I made a comeback to get my spot back. So that was a great moment to end the race. And yeah, can we beat the record? Let's see where we qualify. Alright, so I'll be starting in the 34th position for today's race. That's not a bad qualifying spot. The winner's price is 258K. The record for this track is set on March 3rd, 2002 by Todd Bodine. And with that said, let's get on to today's show. The UAW Delamere Chrysler 400 at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
NASCAR Winston Cup Racing has hit the jackpot this week as we come to Las Vegas Motor Speedway for today's UAW Daimler Chrysler 400. I'm Joe Moore along with Barney Hall. We'll be bringing you all the action right here on MRN. What kind of things should we look for in this one, Barney?
The drivers need to get a good feel for this track early on. With all the green flag laps they run here, if you make a mistake early on or miss an adjustment in your first stop, your race will quickly become worse and worse.
Jerry Nadeau is one of those guys who you just keep expecting to break out and have a good year.
Yeah, you do, but he's got a ton of talent and some good equipment. He's shown he can win and run up front. Now he's just got to string some success together and gain some confidence out there. see how they'll line up for the start.
In the front row are the Caterpillar Dodge and the Valvoline Pontiac. In the second row are the Dodge dealers UAW Dodge and the 26 car. Starting the race from row 3 are the Motorcraft Ford and the 12 car. The fourth row has the Dodge dealers UAW Dodge and the 29 car. Starting the race from row 5 will be the DeWalt Power Tools Ford and the Rubbermaid Ford. In row 6 we have the Cheerios Dodge and the Kodak Chevrolet. Starting from row 7 will be the Singular Wireless Chevrolet and the 63 car. In the 8th row are the Dale Jr. Chevrolet and the UPS Ford. In the 9th row we have the Target Dodge and the Hamelin Ford. In the 10th row are the Home Depot Pontiac and the Sprint Dodge. Starting the race from row 11 are the Mark Martin Ford and the Lowe Chevrolet. The 12th row has the Citgo Ford and the Kellogg Chevrolet. Jeff Gordon, the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, will begin the race from the middle of the field. The 14th row has the Ganassi Racing Dodge and the Interstate Batteries Pontiac. In row 15 are the 37 car and the M&M's Pontiac. Starting the race from row 16 are the 98 car and the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. Row 17 has the 16 car and the 82 car. Starting in row 18 will be the Team Rusty Ford and the 46 car. In row 19 are the BAM Racing Dodge and the UAW Delphi Chevrolet. In row 20 are the Pennzoil Chevrolet and the America Online Chevrolet. Back in row 21 we have the 27 car and the Sirius Satellite Radio Dodge. And rounding out the field is the Square D Chevrolet.
We are side by side with Greg Biffle to start the race. Green flag is out and the race has begun at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. 66 laps around the track. Here we go. We're already losing some positions, but we're going to get it to the bottom. I think this bank... Oh, look at this. I can easily gain a lot of positions by doing this. This is going to be a lot easier than it might look, to be honest. Because I could just go out of bounds and just pass the drivers. I think most people do this when they play this game. I've seen a lot of people... Yeah, from watching YouTube videos on this game, I've seen almost everybody that I've watched play this game go out of bounds like this and pass the other drivers for easy pass positions. I've seen this happen. Like, I wonder if other YouTubers do this. I've seen like a lot of YouTubers do this, and it really works out for them in the end. So it might work out for me in the end too, hopefully. Because I'm already passing. Because I'm getting close to Jeff Gordon, Bobby Labonte getting the pass. Look at this. I went from 34th or 33rd to 24th. Moving the race might be easy. Like, if I had to rank the easiest tracks to win Move of the Race award, I think this track has to be in the top 10 because these banking turns are so easy enough that everyone else is slowing down. You could, even though you're going to waste a lot of fuel, you can easily get past people. I think if you qualify last on purpose, you could win Move of the Race guaranteed probably, because you'll be moving up from 43rd to like top 20 in like maybe 4 laps. depends on your car though. Because if I had my best car on right now, I would have moved up a lot further. I would have started a lot like higher. But I don't know. We'll see it. Let's see how we do for a couple of laps. So it looks like we're in 23rd right now. We might be stuck in 23rd for a while, just until we get to our first pit stop. And Robbie Gordon, the driver who we are supposed to beat for our associate sponsor, is way behind us, which is good. And I think I see Bobby Labonte ahead of Robbie Gordon, I think.
That was a great lap, buddy.
Yeah, it's Bobby Labonte. They're catching up real quick, and my car is starting to decline on these turns as the race goes on. But I'm still going I can't say the word. I'm sorry. I don't know how to, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going fast. It's going fast. Like this track is actually pretty easy. Not easy to win with my car right now, but it's easy to like get close to the drivers and hopefully try to get position. Yeah, 23rd might be it until we can go ahead and make our first pit stop of the race. Oh, I can get 22nd back. I think I was in 22nd before. Oh, look out. Look out. There's Johnny Benson, who started in 2nd, I think. Now he's all the way down to 21st. We got to get past these drivers for an open clear. Oh, Bobby Labonte's already there. Oh, that's fantastic. But I think Robbie Gordon's like way behind us now. If he's like behind by a lap, that'd be great. Oh, Robbie Gordon's not. Oh, ooh, get it. I hit him a little bit. That's okay. But my tires are falling off a little bit. Johnny Benson. What's up, Johnny Benson? That's a cool car he's got for today's race. The Muppets, I think. If I could see that clearly, I think that was the Muppets. I don't know, but that looks really. That's a cool car. And yeah, let's see how much we can do until more. Some drivers are starting heading to their first pit stop, and we'll be heading to our first pit stop in a couple of more laps. Maybe halfway into the race as usual, maybe not. But we'll see. As we can see, we're getting close to Shauna Robinson. We're gonna try and pass her, which we likely will. This might be not be for position. We are in 17th after a few drivers pitting. We will be taking a pit stop ourselves soon, but not yet, because I think I'm gonna go for a little bit more, even if I do fall a lot of spots for a while. So hopefully we can get some spots back afterwards, but. Yeah, so you can see number 5, Terry Labonte, if I remember who that is, number 5, is right behind us trying to gain our spot. But I'm not letting that happen, so I'm playing pretty well on defense. In a couple more laps, we'll go to our pit stop. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and make my first pit stop of the race because my tires and fuel's running low. My car can't take it. So we're going to go ahead and head to the pit stops right now. Alright, so we do not need to repair any damage. We're gonna go ahead and keep these the same. And hopefully we'll get a good pit stop since our fuel's running low and our tires are starting to decline a little bit. Now we are down by a lap now, which is unfortunate, but we can get our lap back because everyone else hasn't pitted yet except for a couple. And let's see how we do in our pit stop. Alright, 17.873 seconds. Not bad, not bad. But we're going to have to get our position back. We're going to have to race for our position back and a lap back because we are down by a lap or two now, unfortunately. We are falling a couple of spots down. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and see how we do and make an impact. And hopefully, we're going to consume our fuel a little bit for right now. We might gonna have to consume some fuel a little bit, and the leader is heading out to the pit road. Now we think we got a new leader, but I'm not gonna gain any spots until like maybe a few laps. But We're down by 2 laps now, which is unfortunate, but we can get it back, hopefully. We should be able to gain a couple of spots back after everyone pits, so... And then we have to get passed by the leader, which is very unfortunate, because I might lose the race instead. Like, I should have pitted a lot earlier or not, or a lot later, but... And then you see Tony Stewart's heading to the pit stop. We gained 38th. We gained 38th. It's already lap 34. Now we are down by 2 laps still, but we're gonna gain a lot of spots back, which is good. We're gonna have to consume our fuel and be patient, and hopefully we can hopefully finish the race. So I'm getting real close to Johnny Benson. Johnny Benson's in a bit of a traffic struggle with pace cars, and I'm coming in right there, getting close to him, trying to get past him for the 24th position. Looks like we'll not be able to because he just got past the lap cars with the number 21s up front, so I'm gonna have to use a lot more speed and fuel to do that. Oh, but can we get past Johnny Benson for the 24th? Can we? No, it won't work in this turn. I think next turn should work. Just gotta get enough speed. And we will get the 24th position from Johnny Benson. Now we're ahead of Johnny Benson. Now we're gonna have to try to get 23rd. But the 23rd is so far. We're gonna be down by a lot for the rest of the race. We're gonna likely finish the race in 65 laps. But we need the 20th. But we have to try to get as much spots as possible. Hopefully, I can win Move of the Race award. So unfortunately, I did fall a spot to 25th. I might as well finish 25th or 26th because Ken Schrader's just right there. He really wants my spot, but I can't. My car isn't healthy enough to get past the other drivers, so yeah, that might be it. We only got a few laps to go until the end of the race. And our fuel is kind of low. Our tire is getting more and more worn. I'm going to have to slow down a lot more. Yeah, hopefully. I don't know what to do. We are going to finish in 25th, very likely. It's a top 30 result, and it's a top 40 result because I do need to finish 40th for my sponsor, for my main sponsor. I think I'll make him proud as a rookie. So, yeah, I guess. Yeah, we only got a couple more laps. Ken Schrader really just look at Ken Schrader's getting closer and closer, and the 27th spot isn't even close to us. So we don't have to worry about 27th right now. What we do need to worry about is Ken Schrader. So hopefully we can keep our spot. So the leader has crossed the finish line for his final lap of the race. After this lap, the next lap will be our final lap of the race. And sorry, Shane Hall, my car is losing control. The leader is getting close. Ken Schrader is still trying to get my spot. This is my final lap of the race, and the leader has crossed the finish line. And that's it. The race is over. We will not finish in 66 laps. We will finish in 65, and we're likely going to finish 26 now because Ken Schrader just. Because my car just can't do anything right now, so. And it looks like the race is finished. We are going to finish in 26, unfortunately, until the end. So that was a good race. That's not a bad race. Finished in 26, better than the last race. And we got to be down by a lap instead of 2 by Steve Park. Dang.
caution lap was running the whole race.
Whoa, that doesn't happen very often. It makes you pay a whole lot more for any mistakes. You don't have the cushion of yellow flags to get caught up.
The 82 car took excellent care of his race car.
Well, it's going to be a happy crew when they get back to the shop. They can immediately go to work on next week's car without having to worry about fixing anything from this race, and that makes for a much less stressful atmosphere.
This has been NASCAR Winston Cup Racing, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. We'll see you next week at Atlanta.
Yeah, let's see how we did. That's it's not good, but it's something. We got some cash. That's not bad. Who won the race? Kevin Harvick wins the race. Then Ricky Rudd, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Tony Stewart, Jeb Burton, Sterling Martin, Ryan Newman, Kurt Busch, Bill Elliott, then back Kenseth. Where did Robbie Gordon finish in 23rd? I'm not surprised. Wow, he finished 3 spots ahead of me. I'm not gonna be able to complete my achievement. I'm about to get fired. Bro, I'm about to get fired by the associate sponsor. I don't know why I took the challenge to face Robbie Gordon. I regret it already. I already regret it, unfortunately. Yeah, let's go back to the garage. Alright, we are back at the garage. So, let's go take a look at the awards, the standings. Now I'm fallen to 20th. Robbie Gordon has gone up to 26, so he needs to win 2 more races or 1 more race until he beats me. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is now the top points leader after today's race. And behind is Jeff Gordon, then is Dale Jarrett, Jeb Burton, Ricky Rudd, Tony Stewart, Sterling Martin, Kevin Harvick, Bobby Labonte, and Matt Kenseth. Let's go with the awards for this week. Ward Burton wins the pole award. Kevin Harvick wins the front row award. Rusty Wallace wins the charged up award. Kevin Harvick wins the fast pace award. Ryan Newman wins the rookie of the race award, and Rusty Wallace wins the move of the race. So we did not win, unfortunately. I thought we were gonna win, but it's okay. Rookie of the year, Ryan Newman is leading against Jimmy Johnson by 3, and then it's Jimmy Johnson, and then the points gap between me and Jimmy Johnson is really high. Then it's Jimmy McMurray, Scott Weimer, Casey Kane, Shane Hall, Shane Hall, Greg Biffle, F. Kimmel, and Sean Robinson, Jeff Purvis. The pole award. Burton won the pole award, so he'll be qualifying in the Budweiser shootout, if I remember how it works. There was no Jackpot 5 winner, unfortunately, for the Las Vegas Speedway. Next up will be the Lowe's. In a couple of races. Chevy is first in manufacturer by 3, and then it's Ford, Pontiac, and then Dodge. The lap champion, Kevin Harvick, led 94 laps. Dale Jarrett led 51. Jeff Gordon led 36. Jimmy Johnson led 10. Ricky Rudd led 7. Bill Elliott led 7. Kurt Busch led 4. Dale Earnhardt Jr. led 2. Scott Weimer led 2. Sterling Martin led 1. Let's go and check our sponsorship. Delphi is getting happier a little bit. Swingcraft is getting a little bit happier. Associates not happy with us because we have to fish out of Robbie Gordon. They're not happy either. Let's go take a look at the team. Happiness average. They are satisfied. They are satisfied enough, which is good. We're going to use the same parts again, and then on the next episode we'll be racing in the Atlanta Speedway, and engine power number 1 will finally be finished. We can build a better engine power, overhaul it, and yeah, that's gonna do for today's episode. I hope you have a good day. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'm out. Stay safe. Later. Peace.